Hey, struggling artists, it's your counselor, Polly Rob. Make sure you like and subscribe and hit the notifications for all my content. Now, when I say struggling artists, I do not mean that you're less than. I just mean that right now you might be in limbo trying to find the best solution for your music journey. And I want to give you some tips that'll help you on your music journey. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all tuning in, and let's get to this tip. So, the tip for today is get you a website for your music. I know everybody be on these DSPs and all these platforms and whatnot, but man, listen, we need to own our IPs when we dropping our music, man. So, tip for today: build you a website for your music. What's important to realize is the more we get into this world of music and creativity and things like that, there's going to always be businesses that are trying to give us new platforms. You know what I'm saying? From the CD and DVD days, like those are over now. You know what I mean? Even though a lot of CDs and a lot of vinyl, they're more like collector's items in a sense, but they're not the major medium for music. Nowadays, it's about streaming. You know what I'm saying? Now, streaming is good, don't get me wrong. You can have a lot of streams, you can make money consistently. But what you have to remember is when you put your music up on these DSPs, you don't control the dollar amount, nor do you control the system at hand for how people is listening to your music. You're leaving your music up to other platforms for the popularity, for the sales, for the money, the monetization, and everything. So what you need to do is, while you're putting your music on these DSP platforms and platforms like SoundCloud, you need to have your own website. What if a fan wants to buy your music directly? What if they want to get a digital download directly from you? What if they wanted to buy your merch directly from you? What if they wanted to engage in the content and the things that you're doing directly from you? You see where I'm going with it? You gotta have a website, even if your website is dedicated to your bio, pictures, shows and things like that, and music just to listen to for free. Whatever it is, you need to own your IP for your brand. That's important, especially if you get to a status where you have a good fan base and you know that having a couple of thousand fans, selling an album for $10 or $20 a pop, that's some good money. That's some good money. And you've seen a lot of major artists, you see them on top of being on these DSPs and being on these playlists, they also have their own website. You can go directly to their own website and get exclusives from their catalog. They might even release records that they don't release on DSPs on their website, and you'll get that. So man, make sure you get a website. There's a lot of web designers in the world. ChatGPT and AI can actually help you build your website from a creative perspective of what you like to see. You can also get with a lot of web designers. I myself have, learned how to do web design and graphic design just so, we can always stay afloat as local astronauts and doing what we do with our music. But it's important to remember that they also have website platforms like Wix, Squarespace, GoDaddy. There's a ton of different platforms to build websites. It doesn't cost that much. It's probably going to cost you, as far as for the server space, the hosting, domain name, it'll cost you a couple of $100 to get all of that stuff, taken care of. But what it does for you, it gives you the strength, the power of your brand. It gives you the ability to say, hey, I want to drop this record today. I don't want to wait for DSPs to drop this record in a couple weeks. I want to drop it today, right now. Or you might want to release your video on your website first before you release it on YouTube. Or you might want to put together a bundle package of a shirt, a digital download album, and a coffee mug to sell to people when your album drops. There's so many things that you can do, but it's important to remember we gotta have ownership in our IPs. We gotta start owning the things that we're a part of. That's the only way we're gonna maintain power. That's the only way we're gonna maintain wealth. And that's the only way we're gonna maintain the level of controlling our business the way we want to. Especially rappers. Rappers, I'm on y'all head. Especially y'all. y'all need to make sure that y'all have websites along with all of your DSPs and everything else that you got going. You know what I'm saying? If you got a website right now, kudos to you. Keep it updated. Keep things going. There's also a platform like Patreon that you can use as kind of like a semi type of website where you can give away things, you can sell things and things like that. Patreon is another platform that you can use. Speaking of Patreon, I do have my Patreon up and ready to go where I give free beats. I give exclusive content that you've never seen before on my YouTube page. I got a lot of great things that's happening on my Patreon. So make sure y'all get a membership on my Patreon. And then, of course, Local Astronauts, we have our website as well. So the website will be in the description. We got our website. You can always check out all our exclusive stuff, all of our merch that we have, the music that we sell, and digital downloads, and a lot more. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you build a website for your music. I cannot stress that enough. And don't wait until you get a bunch of fans. Start it now, because when you get on that road for your music being successful, you'll already have the platform already necessary to make your money as you're growing. You know what I'm saying? Let me know in the comments the type of websites y'all got. Let me know what's the best platforms to build your website, you know what I'm saying, for the artists. And let me know what y'all feel about this tip, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all already know what it is, man. I'm always here and I'm always willing to help. Workload.